Thank you for joining us on this episode of the Gumby Gear Review. Today we're going to talk about camp lighting, and there are so many different lights out there, and lighting is your number one security tool while you're camping. Now, you got flashlights, you've got lanterns, and then you got lighting. And there's a product that I've been using for the last couple weeks, and I was introduced to it by a buddy of mine, and he had one, and when I saw it, I had to get one. And this lighting system here is made by Devos, and this thing is the LightRanger 1200. This thing packs 1200 watts of power in this LED light. So let's go check it out. This right here is a light system based on a telescoping tripod, and it is all metal and it is sturdy, and it is pretty tough. Now this light system comes in two models. This right here is the LightRanger 1200, and they make a LightRanger 800. Now the 1200 is a 1200 lumens, and then of course the 800 is a 800 lumens. Now there's some differences between the two models, and I'm going to cover the 1200 today. But the 800 is a little cheaper than the 1200. But if I had to offer my suggestion and what you should get, I would definitely go with the 1200. Now some of the key features of this light is unbelievable. Now, like I mentioned before, this is a rechargeable LED light using a USB-C charging system. When fully extended, this thing telescopes to 9 feet. That's right, 9 feet. And when you telescope it to 9 feet, the cool thing is all the bugs or all the pesky, crazy things that fly up in the air stays away from you and stays up at 9 feet. Now, this thing will illuminate 60 feet when telescoped at 9 feet in the air. That's right, 60 feet area of coverage. And not only that, this light, when I mentioned that it's rechargeable with a USB-C, you can also use this to charge your other devices such as cell phones and other small devices. And when charging this light, you can charge it up to 100% in just 3.5 hours. And that's pretty amazing. And we're going to go over and I'm going to show you the whole setup that I use with this. Now, if you run this thing on full blast at 1200 lumens, you can run it for almost 4 hours straight. That's pretty impressive. And this is adjustable. And if you bring it down to 60 lumens, you can get 80 hours of use for it. This is also IPX65, so you can get it wet. Everything is sealed, and you don't have to worry about it shorting out or anything like that. So I'm outside of the garage so I can fully deploy this so you can see it. Like I mentioned, this is like a tripod style light. So basically, to deploy it, there is a thumb screw here. Loosen that up, and then you can pull this down. There is a stop here on the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see that. So the tripod doesn't go any further, okay? Once it's there, you can deploy the tripod and then slide your base down and then tighten up your screw. Okay, once you got it tightened down, you can set the base down, and then you can deploy your expanding rod. Now there are 3 quick disconnect levers here, or expanding levers, that will go up to 9 feet. So first one, we'll go ahead and set it down once you got it up. But what I recommend you doing is you start from the top one first, and then work your way up. And like I mentioned, 9 feet in the air, it'll keep the bugs above you. And if you don't want the 9-foot length, you can bring it down. So that's the really cool thing about this light system. It's the adjustability. Now the LightRanger 1200 has several lighting options. By turning on the power button, you're going to get full 1200 lumens. And it's pretty bright. And like I said, it'll light up to 60 feet area at the 1200 lumens. Now if that's too bright for you, you can go ahead and hit this power button again, and it only will light up 2 LED lights versus the 4. So that'll conserve also your battery, but give you a little bit of less brightness. And then if you want to just go ahead and just use one light, you can go ahead and do that. So it's pretty cool. Gives you the option to conserve your battery and use less lighting. The LightRanger also gives you a dim option. Now it's kind of hard to see in this garage. Well, maybe I'll shut the light off. And by doing that, you just hold the power button in and you will see it dimming down a little bit. There you go. Or you can dim it up. So dim down. Or dim up. Let's try it with one light, and let's see dim down. There you go. So now if you want to move the light around camp and go use this as a light or a flashlight, you don't have to take the tripod with you. All you have to do is push this pin in and you can remove the head unit. So you can use this either way. You can use it as a table lamp this way by setting it down, or you can use it in your tent by setting it up. It does have a hook where you can hang from your tent or your awning or from a tree. So it gives you quite a bit of flexibility of how you want to use the light. Now some of the accessories you can get for this light is a solar power panel, which will recharge your system during the day. Another one would be a motion sensor. So you can set the motion sensor on, and when anything moves around, like an animal or a person or anything, it'll turn this light on. You can even put it up near your rooftop tent or a tent when somebody comes out at night. It will illuminate the area. Also, you can also get filter kits, and this is what this is. Now the filter kit comes in 3 different colors. They come in yellow, orange, and red, and they're really cool. I like using either the orange or the yellow because that does not attract bugs. The red is really cool if you're doing stuff at night, if you're reading maps or looking at charts, because red does not affect your night vision. And they're really easy to put on. Once you take the head off, all you have to do is just slide the filter kit on and then redeploy your light head back on your tripod. And pretty cool. And like I said, you can even dim it down. But I like the orange just because you know, it doesn't attract bugs. And then to change it out, all you do is pop it right off. The yellow, it's a little bit brighter. And then like I said, the red for night vision. it doesn't affect your eyes. So those are the 3 options for the filter kit, and like I said, these are sold separately. But I always use the orange at camp. And then to put the light back on, it's really simple. You just match it up with the little pin, and there you go. So what do I think about the Devos LightRanger 1200? I highly recommend it. This is the best camp light or lighting system that I have ever owned. Now, if you're interested in purchasing one of these lights, all you have to do is go to devosoutdoors.com. Upon checkout, use the promo code SEMPERLIGHT, right here, SEMPERLIGHT, and I will save you 10% on your final order. They ship fast. They're great customer service. When you call, you'll talk to a real person. So check them out at devosoutdoors.com. Some of the best light, or the best lighting system for your outdoor needs. Until then, I want to thank you for watching. This is Ben, and thank you for watching the Gumby Gear. We'll catch you on the next video.